Yo, check this out.
Previously heard. Good Hope FM. Let's go.
They don't let me out. They don't call my name. They done read the 4 chapters. Now I'm back. Brick 6. I've been born again. Master, hit the switch. Igor, he's alive.
Cape Town, it brings me a great pleasure, great privilege and honor to introduce to the Great Drive. I'm going to start with the big dog. Cassper, Nyovest in the building.
I'm the little dog?
No, you're not the little dog.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying the older dog. Can I say the older dog?
That's how you.
Cool. Let's say the older dog. Nasty, see, we do this all the time.
Yeah, what's up, my G?
Good to see you again.
Good to be back, man.
Congratulations on becoming a father.
They just called me Mr. at the other show.
Yeah, it said Mr.
Mr. Cassper, how are you? Then Nasty C. So I was offended. Now he's offended by little dog, a big dog.
So can we go with old dog and the younger dog?
But old dog makes it sound like, you know what I mean? Old dog.
Yeah, it's like it's yeah.
Just say
tired.
First dog, second dog. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay. You gonna take second dog?
I'm second dog. I could be second dog.
All right, cool. What to do? First dog, how you been, brother?
I'm chilling.
It's weird.
It's what you guys want. Cassper, Nyovest, and Nasty C on the Great Drive. First and foremost, a big congratulations to both of you on all that you've accomplished in your careers thus far.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Projects came out on the same day. We're going to get into it.
Yep.
In fact, I'm going to start with the first dog. That's what you said I should call him, right?
Yeah,
first dog. I'm going to start with the first dog. Cassper, Nyovest, I think this is the first time on the Drive Show right here on Good Hope, right?
I think so.
It's the first time.
Is it the first time? Nobody remembers me here, right?
I think it's the first time.
You remember? All right. Were you here? Yeah. When I was here, I remember a pretty face. That's why I turned around and looked at you.
Oh, he's talking about Tamari Snow.
Yeah. That's why I was trying to I've seen that face before.
Mm-hmm. Cassper, can we get to the interview? I know she's blushing. You're making her blush. Cass, I had an awesome listen to Solomon, and I want to let you both know, actually, I planned 2 separate drives.
Yeah.
Because I believe I take music in best when I'm driving.
Yeah.
2 separate drives on 2 separate days to make sure I can listen start to finish, no skips, no shuffles.
Yeah.
Solomon, a different Casper's come to life.
Yeah. For real?
Absolutely beautiful project. A number of different elements that I picked up. My favorite track currently is actually It's Not the Same.
Wow.
I like flexing Cassper. That's just something I like when you do it.
Oh, thank you.
I love it.
I'm taking it in, yeah. K-Eazy's I've known him for a long time, and he's one of the people that I always check out when he's commenting and whatever. He's someone who's very opinionated, so it's first of all, that's not a popular favorite.
It's a favorite for me.
But it's my favorite.
It's my favorite too.
Yeah, I saw Bonang. It's also Bonang's favorite on the album, and for me, it's okay, maybe I do have taste in music, because when everybody else is giving you a different opinion, it's but why don't you like this song? So I'm glad about it.
You flexed with finesse, and I liked it. I was like, this is the Cass I know.
Oh, thank you.
I was driving, I was like, somebody pass me something. I need to hold something.
Oh, thank you.
So shout out to you for that one. I want to talk to you quickly, because on After 10 you mentioned something really important, and you said 10 years ago, and I realized, wait a minute, Kusheshe. Yeah. Okay, Malum Cool Cat, 10 years ago.
10, it's crazy, right?
That's crazy.
Wow. It's 10 years, bro.
Wow.
A whole 10 years.
Kusheshe was still the original Cassper. He had flipped to the Cartoon Network logo.
Yeah.
You were out with
the
Jude,
ponytail.
Moike, the whole school. That's actually the second running I had with you. The first one was when you were on the joint with HP Omar. Exactly. What do you say? What do you say to Cassper right now in 2023? What do you say to that guy 10 years ago?
I say you're right.
You're right.
You're right.
About everything.
Yeah. Do it. Everything. I used to doubt myself, but I was actually right. I could have never done it if I didn't believe it before, because remember, before we got in the game, hip-hop wasn't mainstream, right? And you'd have a guy who'd be lucky to get a hit that people might vibe to, H2O had this wonderful, but You know, like rappers, like, I mean, I don't like, okay, I do like talking about material, you know, like, I like flashy stuff. Like, rappers were driving, like, Fiats.
Yeah.
You know?
Backpacks.
Like, that guy's dope, but, like, I remember being in the club in Joburg one time, and like, you saw, like, the Joburg guys, like, Glitz Gang, and, you know, it's like, yo, there's that. And then you meet them at the parking lot. It's like, whoa, like, you know, it's like, it's different. I saw you on the same level as, like, the American guys when we listen. So, that's what, that hip-hop was like that. So when we came in the game, somehow, you know, and it wasn't just me alone, like, you know, the force of me, aka May Soul Rest in Peace, KO, at that time, who else was that? Reason. It was like a bunch of us, you know.
Ricky.
He
was just starting.
Major League.
Yeah.
And we had like a bunch of hits, and then it became commercial, and we were able to feed our families, and then we're still standing. So for me, it's crazy. Like,
nah, I think you're wrong, man. You're not standing. You're soaring, bro.
Oh, thank you, bro.
You're soaring. I want to move over to you, Nasty C. I love it here.
Yes, sir.
I saw the title. I was like, okay, hold up. I think we're gonna get another version of you. And you posted on your Instagram that this is your best body of work yet, right? Now, a number of artists, some people think they say that because you want to promote the project. But I want you to sort of break down what ingredients, because we know you can rap. We know you can make music. We know you can be angry. We know you can be energetic. What different ingredient did you try and put into this project that we haven't experienced yet of Nasty C?
Man, I think the most important one is just like being super vulnerable, you know? Yeah, that was the thing I was very deliberate about, man. Like just opening up about a bunch of stuff that happened in my life, the good and the bad, you know? I feel like when you do that, your fans really connect with you, because then it's like you're speaking about true life events, you know? They can relate to that kind of stuff. You know, and it's very respectable, man.
We are talking about the projects, Cassper, Nyovest, Solomon, Nasty C. I love it here. You know what's crazy about both projects, and I listened to them separately on their own times. That's the one similarity I found. Both of you guys were very vulnerable on these projects.
Yeah, bro.
Like, Cassper, I would like to say you had a calm anger that you had to get out of you. From that project. I didn't know you had anger issues.
Hey, boy.
Nah?
Yeah, he's so calm. You wouldn't think like,
071-286-0639. Hit us up with your questions for Cassper, Nyovest, and Nasty C. They're right here on the Great Drive. Bati 018. Shout out to Maglera Doughboy. It's an exclusive interview. You're only getting it right here on the Great Drive on Good Hope FM. It's only fire. Let's go. There's a whole lot of love being felt in the studio right now. Hip hop and music in South Africa. I think the tide is changing, but it's changing in a positive way. And you know what? I'm going to start with you, Nasty C, on this one. Asking about why would you decide that this is the right time for myself and Cassper to go on a world tour?
Well, I mean, 50 years, you know what I mean? Hip-hop's been alive. It's been dominating. Do you know what I mean? Hip hop has become such a huge culture now. It's like even when there's other genres that are just like outshining it, it's still there.
Definitely.
I understand the slang is there.
Definitely.
The outfits still, they speak hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, let's call it spade a spade. Everybody wants to dress like a hip hop artist, right?
Facts, 100%, man. And you know, it's like we never deviated from hip hop. So it's like we're just reminding people that, you know, it's still here, and giving all the true hip hop fans. Yeah,
I deviated
a bit.
Do you feel you deviated for a bit?
I did, but we're sorry for interrupting your answer.
No, it's just like creating a space, man, for all the true fans. You know?
I don't think you deviated, Cass. I think you just...
He needed to finish his...
No, I finished it. It's all good. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Do you think you deviated from hip-hop?
Yeah, no, I deliberately. I just like...
You were angry, though?
I was.
Okay.
How do you know I was angry?
I watched your interview.
Oh, yeah.
I researched about the people...
Angry at what? At hip-hop?
No, he was angry.
He
was angry.
Hip hop heads, it's like,
yeah.
I just felt like after I've done so much for this game, you know, and they were still treating me like it's my first song.
Unbelievable.
So I was like, okay, let me step back and see, you know, what's gonna happen. And it wasn't the one, but I apologized.
I know it's all good. You don't have to apologize anymore,
I do.
man. You don't have to. I don't think you owe anyone any apology.
I mean, I feel like I do. It's like this thing fed me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you feel like you turned your back on hip hop.
Oh.
I didn't turn my back. I kept quiet. I didn't do my part.
Okay.
I didn't do anything against
You took a break. That's okay. Take a break.
Right?
Explore a little bit.
Oh, we're getting into it.
Man. Yeah, that's all right to do, man.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you need to apologize at all, to be honest with you, man.
I felt like I needed to, like...
You know why? Actually, it's like they asked me this question in a couple of interviews, no? At a time where like a lot of people were just like moving to Amapiano, Kwaito,
I remember you came out and said, I'm not going to do an Amapiano record.
And I thought you were crazy. I thought you was crazy. Like, are you crazy, man?
Yo,
nasty
but like
this piano money, nasty. See,
no, but
these guys are at Diamond Walk every week. You don't want this money. I'm like, alright, cool.
Tough. Now, see, when they spoke about that and they mentioned his name, I'd always be like, yo, I get it with Cassper. Yeah. You understand? Because when you came up, like if you look at your idols and like the type of style that you came with, it was very close to Kwaito.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, aside from like the hip hop joints that rang out and went crazy, but it's like you could understand it, dog. It was like I get it. You know what I mean?
This is organic.
When you see him perform on stage, the dance moves that he does, they're not hip hop. Do you understand? So I was like, yo, it's in his blood, dog. You can't blame the man for dabbling with that a little bit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's why I say you don't have to apologize for that kind of stuff. If someone like MT went and did Amapiano, then it'll be like, what are we doing? You know?
But you know what's crazy? I'd love to hear MT like
on a piano.
You know why?
Damn.
Cause like
I don't know.
wait, like I see it different. Like I'm like the way I look at music, I'm like how do I put it? I wouldn't say engineer, but like scientist. Yeah, like I always want to see if I could just put this here.
You know they're gonna title you Cassper and Nyovest as the rap scientist now. You know that, right?
No. Now he thinks he's a scientist. Imagine MT's melodies, bro, and like the lyrics, like, cause
I think it's possible.
Think of the first album and you think of songs like "We Up."
I think it's possible.
You know, like,
hold up. Before we go into other artists, I'm focused on you two today. All right,
we need a
Cassper,
podcast.
Yeah, you guys do need a podcast.
I'm telling you, we should just stream, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but this is the great drive, K-Easy's house. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I appreciate you. Sorry. I want to talk about the projects, Cassper and Nyovest, Solomon. It's out. If you haven't listened to it, this is what we're talking about today. This is why they're here. They're also on tour. You spoke about taking a break, and it feels like in Solomon we're getting to know a Cassper that had time by himself, that had a pen and a piece of paper, and he let it all out. Why did you feel it necessary to finally let it all out?
Because I thought they wouldn't listen. It's like I made this album thinking, if they don't listen, it's okay. But like those who still want to hear what I have to say, I'm gonna say what I want to say, and I'm gonna say it how I want to say it. I'm gonna rap on beats I want to rap on, beats I feel comfortable on, and thank God I got a hit with 018. But like I was really cool with having an album that didn't have anything commercially appealing, and I also wanted to see how much, you know, people always tell me I got a big name. I want to see how big is this name. Can it make people listen to boom bap? You know, so
they can.
I disconnected. I detached from the world. I went to a farm. I called a couple of guys who I respected, and we made music from scratch. And you know what's crazy? Maybe 80 or 90% of the album wasn't written. And you know, you say I sound like I'm sitting down with the pen, and I didn't write. I was just standing there by the...
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Standing on the... Yeah.
Hold on. This is a big statement.
Yeah, I didn't.
You didn't write.
And it's documented. You'll see we shot the whole thing when I was making the album. You see me like getting there, 2 lines, walk out.
Punch in.
Yeah, 2-3 lines, walk out. Like, yeah. Until the verse would make sense, and then that verse would birth another verse, and then the song's done. The only verse I had to sit down was Madlera, because he came there, and I'm like, wait, man, that's crazy. I was like, no, this guy is gonna make me look bad, so I had to sit down.
This is crazy.
But if you listen to it now, I didn't want to say this because I don't want people to listen to the album with he didn't write. But if you listen to it now that I told you, you'll hear like this guy's literally just chilling and talking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
I want to ask you a tough one, and Nessie. I mean, look, African Throne, it's a big statement you guys are making. You guys released on the same day. You guys are touring the continent. What do you hope this is going to do for South African music and South African hip-hop?
I hope that it inspires our hip-hop artists to tour more, obviously. You know what I mean? We're trying to introduce this whole concept of touring, dog. Really doing dates back to back and traveling. Understand? Not like saying you're on tour and then doing a club here and a club there and then
That's not at all.
yeah, do you know what I mean? Really, really go out there with your music and brand new music too, and really present it to the people. We've gone to a point now where it's just like, because we've been doing this for quite some time, it's like we expect the fans to just know the music, so we just get up there, say the first line, you say the second, say the first line, you say, you know what I mean? It just becomes this thing where it's just like, all right, every show is kind of the same. I don't need to go watch this guy.
Absolutely.
But now it's like we're presenting this music. I took some time and practice with my band, bro. Like, and I used to hate performing with a band. But now it's just like, I understand it a bit better. I understand why it's so necessary. And it's like, I'm gotten to a point where it's just like, yo, I want to present this music. I want to perform a song you've never heard before and make you love it right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what? I think we're loving it already.
Yes, sir.
Because, I mean, you can get a band now. You can afford one at least. You're not broke no more, right? Nasty C, Cassper and Nyovest, we're taking your questions at 071-286-0639. They're on the Great Drive. It's an exclusive.
I used to be a bum man.
I'm in great company. Cassper and Nyovest, Nasty C. Firstly, guys, thank you so much, né? You guys are so cool, man.
Pleasure, man.
You're cool, man.
You guys are so cool to hang
I
out with.
couldn't wait to say to Tilly, yo, that was a dope interview.
I appreciate that, bro. Thank you guys for coming through. Of
course.
Talk to me, African Throne, what's happening?
It's going to be Amaza this Sunday, 24th.
Yeah.
We at Century City, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
This Sunday.
This Sunday.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. You guys are you're flying the flag incredibly all over the place. Cassper, congratulations on your own clothing, on your own liquor. Obey your thirst. You're now the face of a whole bottle.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Absolutely crazy.
Sprite. You know, you get used to stuff like that, but like when you think about it, like remember buying Sprite in the hood. Like
that's why I said obey your thirst.
You know what I mean? I remember also like things like Coke. You remember when they were giving out the bicycle, and like you had to collect all the different tokens. Like basically, I'm the bicycle.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? I'm the campaign for Sprite. It's like it's a crazy thing to think about.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Thank you.
Nasty C, you're a dad now. We're incredibly proud of you, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
It's beautiful to see, man.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's crazy, though.
How old is your son now?
3 months in a couple days.
He's 3 months. He's saying,
are you in love?
Nasty saying,
absolutely.
He's saying things like, he said, yo, my son is teaching me patience. He's like, how did he teach you? But it's crazy. Being a father is a crazy thing, bro.
You learn so much about yourself.
Yeah.
It's wild, though. It's wild.
I'm not a dad yet, so you guys are schooling me.
For real?
I'm gonna watch from you guys. Then
when are you having one?
Come on, man.
Are you gonna have one?
I don't know, Cassper. I'm interviewing you. This is a lot going on now.
Do you want kids?
Yeah, maybe one day.
How many kids do you want?
Come on, man. Maybe 3, 4, 5. He's like, I don't want to answer that. Maybe my 3, 4. Your best, Nasty C,
not too many kids, but my 7.
Please make sure you get the albums. I love it here. Nasty C, absolutely amazing work. Get Solomon, Cassper and Nyovest.
Yeah.
Follow the gents online. Show them some love. They are doing amazing things for South African music, and we are here to celebrate it, and they can only do it with your support. Thank you.